my English ability.
I want to enhance my communication skill. I want to broaden my horizons.
Yes. Do you want to be the youth ambassador?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
And
Okay, but first, all of us want to be the youth ambassador. This event is held by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the youth ambassador will be sent aboard and to the country where we have the parliament's relation with. And in order to be one of them, we must speak English fluently and be active, nice, and with confidence. Therefore, we join the English study group and set our goals. The first is to improve our speaking ability by learning vocabularies and phrases. And the second is to overcome fear when conversing with others speaking in English. And so we choose activity as our learning series. The reason why we choose activity is to experience a different culture. As the young ambassador, we must learn some different culture so that we could learn how to respect them. Also, we could learn a great work attitude from other Betty, because Betty is a freshman society and she always have passion for her job. And this kind of attitude is actually what we should learn to be a best youth ambassador. And next, let's see what we learned in the process.
the most valuable thing we learn from the process is not vocabulary and phrases. It's like a method of learning English by ourselves. There are some particular ways to fulfill our certain goals. And here are 3 phases to success. First, set a realistic goal. Second, be passionate. Next, persevere in learning. We set a realistic goal. This goal is not too difficult. Doesn't have to be too difficult nor too easy. We need a goal which is possible for us to achieve. Also, keep learning with passion is necessary. In some past English learning, we must come from some difficulties. Passion is a strong factor to let us persevere the learning program. Now, let's see how we counter our difficulties.
Okay, so how we counter the difficulties we have to. First is we are frustrated by slow progress. What does that mean? That means we cannot find an efficient way to test our improvement. And next, as time goes by, every week we have a meeting. But we found that meeting is just like weekly job. So after our discussion, how to solve these problems, we have to first change from thinking in Chinese to thinking in English. This is very important. How to say that? Because for example, before we are going to speak in English, first we change in our mind, we think in Chinese first, and then we translate it into English. But after our meeting, we found that we speak in English and think in English at the same time. Next, we see a meeting as a weekly job. So how to solve? Self-paced learning is, we know that, is courageously breaking with our old habits. Through the self-paced learning, we know more about ourselves. So let's see how did we learn from each other. Okay, before that, the most important thing is it's always darkest before the dawn. So keep going. How did we learn?
Okay. In every meeting, each of us is a session master who is host, word of the week, QA session master, and recorder. And to make our meeting better and better, we learn how to hold the session well by observing each other. For example, if I saw a word of the week session master using visual aids to help our comprehension, then I learned the importance of efficiency of memorizing words. So I'll improve the method I use in the following meeting. And also, with sharing comments during the feedback time. Like if someone makes a grammar mistake in a meeting, she'll make a confess or will pick out the mistakes. So we are so free to sharing our comments for one another so we can improve directly. So that's how we learn from each other.
So for conclusion, on the road of English learning, we know that in the end, we will win.
Why?
Because we have
Courage and perseverance.